as well as follow me on all social media platforms, Coach Barnes, Coach Barnes GMT.
All right, thank you so much. Wow, and let me ask you, just your thoughts and take on how this whole COVID has affected our children, and what's in their mind. What do you see happening?
And so what I've seen happening thus far has been a lot of anxiety within children, and it's manifesting itself in their behavior, where it's manifesting itself in a change within how they interact, their ability to function properly, as far as cognitively, their ability to like make make decisions that impact how they respond to others, because they spent a good year and a half in home, you know what I'm saying, at home, where they were missing those social interactions. And now going back into the school classrooms, it's like it's difficult for them to remain socially distant. One, it's difficult for them to process like their feelings and their emotions around this new added level of quote unquote protection for safety, while they're also seeing on the news, oh, it's okay. Some places where you can wear a mask, some places you have to, some places you don't. It's like so many different messages that they're getting, and it's difficult for them to code switch between the two. You know, and that plays itself into anxiety. It plays itself into bullying for those who family may believe like, oh, you know, COVID isn't really real, and you know, and things like that. And so they're making fun of kids who are wearing masks because of their anxiety levels and what their belief around and what their family has taught them about COVID and monkeypox and all these things and safety moving forward. So there's so many little things, little rocks that snowball into this bigger rock of a lack of emotional awareness, understanding and conflict, and not knowing how to manage their feelings. So it's definitely important to address that. And I'm glad you brought this up because I'm actually in the process of creating a teen version to the Loving Yourself Through the Trauma for young adults, so that it speaks of how do they make sense and understand of what they're feeling within school settings, within their relationship with friendships, and you know, friendships coming to an end, their relationship as it relates to being bullied or being bystanders of their friends being bullied. So I'm in the process of working on that, so that parents also have a guide to follow to help their children or their young adults manage those scenarios and those situations.
Got it. Well, thank you for sharing that. And we still have just a few minutes left here on the show, Coach Barnes. What else in particular do you want to share?
I definitely want to share that I wish everyone much success. I wish everyone understanding, and as well as and I challenge the listeners to do some self-inventory. Spend 30 minutes identifying your needs so that you can make a conscious action plan of navigating what those needs are, what do you need to do to address those needs, and what relationships you need to either make amends with, let go of, or pull in closer, because you're going to need a better understanding of self in order to navigate through your relationships with others, in order to become the best version of yourself. So I challenge individuals, I challenge all the listeners to spend 30 minutes every other day. It doesn't have to be every day, just doing some self-inventory so that they can become the best version of themselves, especially with the unknown approaching, because we don't know if we're going to shut down again. And if we do shut down, there's a lot of anxiety and depression and so many other things that come along with the possibility of shutting down. But if we don't shut down, we still have those things to address because we then have worry
Yeah.
and concern for our health and safety.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
definitely do some self inventory.
Inventory, self care, another important thing, right? Let me just point out Coach Barnes has been inspirational. She has a gentle but firm push, which caused